Hey there, how you doing? Charlie Winters here with selections for Saturday the 27th of May. Well, there will be no late video Saturday morning. I'm going to do it now. I've been looking at these since around about 2 o'clock on Friday. Well, what I've done is I've used the flat stats and I've been going through the sires and dam sires of quite a few big races tomorrow. I've only covered, I believe, 5 races. So do me a favour before I get into it. Give me a like for that little bit of good luck. So I'm going to get into it. So what I've gone for, it's going to be rattling ground tomorrow. They've watered, but it is still like concrete, and the sun's just out, and I won't say it's baking, but there's a little bit of a breeze, but it's really warm. Pretty much not a cloud in the sky. So I've gone for horses that are bred to want, as flat stats would say, has strong form. It's not. In fact, I'll tell you. I'll show you for yourself. I lost internet connection, so as you're going to see. Right, just give me 1 second. Look at this, nice and live. Right, scroll down, and in their very own words from the experts is. Just give me 1 second. There we go. He is slightly better on left-handed courses. Forget all that. Performs better at some courses. He has a strong preference for firmish ground, and as I said, Raja Singh is one of the sires of one of the runners tomorrow. I just use that as an example that I remembered. So let me get onto the horses. So all these horses are bred to want, or it's the sires progeny have shown excellent results on fast ground. So what I've done is I went through the racing post, and as you might be aware I went through them individually, the horses, and if they didn't want, if they wanted good ground or slower, I clicked the cross and got rid of them, and then I worked the form out from the horses that were left over. So let me get into it. So the nap of the day, yes, believe it or not, the nap of the day is a 16 to 1 chance. Right, first of all, how I think this horse will run. It's £1 each way patent, and the horse is Killybegs Warrior at 16 to 1 in the 225 at Haydock, paying 4 places instead of 3. Yes, this is the nap of the day. I believe it will go straight to the front and be extremely hard to pass. As you'll be aware, not only does it want fast ground, it hasn't really encountered lightning ground, but it is bred to want it. As you'll be aware, Mark Johnson or Charlie Johnson now horses always run best on fast ground, so it's another tick in the box. So all these horses, they're not guaranteed to do any better. It may not work out the system that I've gone for, but I've gone for horses that want fast ground and tick loads of boxes. They could still come last, so don't up your stakes. So as I said, this is the nap of the day, a 16 to 1 chance. Killybegs Warrior, it should go to the front and be extremely hard to pass. I don't think it's fantastically handicapped, but I do think it's a horse on the improve. The second selection is Herakles, and this is the next best, at 8 to 1 in the 10 past 4 at Haydock, paying 5 places instead of 3. And the third selection is Meta Horse at 18 to 1 in the 425 at York, paying 4 places instead of 3. I've put those in these bets because obviously I wanted a single each random, but I am extremely strong on these horses because they tick so many boxes. Doesn't mean they'll win, doesn't mean they'll place. It means they could come last, but I really like the look of them. So you'll understand all these bets in a minute. Right, the main bet of the day is a 25 pence each way Canadian. So the first selection is Killybegs Warrior at 16 to 1 in the 225 at Haydock, paying 4 places instead of 3, and that's in the Silver Bowl. The second selection is Mondamedge. I've left the price because I think it's a bit stingy at the moment, in the 240 at York, paying 5 places instead of 3. The third selection is Herakles at 8 to 1 in the 10 past 4 at Haydock, paying 5 places instead of 3. The fourth selection is Meta Horse at 16 to 1 in the 425 at York, paying 4 places instead of 3. And the final selection is Open Mind. I've left the prize because once again it's a bit stingy in the 5 o'clock at York, paying 4 places instead of 3. And for those of you that like to choose your own selections but would like, I won't say a nudge in the right direction, but I know you do like to choose your own selections, so let me just show you these here. In fact, I'm not sure. I've got a funny feeling my computer's just shut down. It's actually froze right now. So what I'm going to do, in the description, you will see. Just give me a second. Yeah, in the description. Oh, in the description, yes, you will see. I've had a combination of forecasts and tricasts on the horses that have also matched the criteria. Because in one race, I think there were 5 horses that matched the criteria, but obviously I've gone for the one that I fancy, and I've listed the ones that I haven't gone for, but I've gone for them in a combination forecast and tricast, just to mix it up a bit. And feel free to choose a horse from those selections if you want to. I know I've rambled on. I've really lost it towards the edge of the video. I've been at this for about 6 hours now, nearly. So these are all the selections. As I said, the forecast and tricast and other fancied horses will be in the description. So the very best of luck, and give me a like or subscribe. Charlie Winters, over and out. Cheers, mate.